Hey everybody, happy day after COVID-19 vaccine release to everybody. Been getting a lot of questions about the vaccine, so thought it would be easier to maybe answer those questions here. One, should I get the vaccine? Well, in my opinion, anyone who has not had COVID, especially people who are elderly, maybe have some chronic medical problems such as metabolic syndrome, hypertension, asthma, other risk factors, you should definitely get the vaccine. Everyone else, I think you should get the vaccine too, but just keep in mind it might be a while before you get it, and don't worry about it if you can't get it right away. For many of us, especially people under the age of 40, contracting COVID is not a death sentence. It's sort of like a mild cold. I had no symptoms myself, so I realize that's easy for me to talk about. I do know many people who got pretty sick with it. If you've had COVID within the past 90 days, it's recommended that you not get the vaccine. The second question I'm getting is about some supposedly adverse effects from the vaccine. I have not read about these in detail. One of them, and specifically that people are asking about, are effects on female fertility. And I can tell you that I believe that the effects of COVID-19 vaccine on fertility are likely to be much lower than the effects that we see from the epidemic of metabolic syndrome, which leads to PCOS and obesity. Those problems are much, much larger than any probable effect from a vaccine in terms of affecting someone's future fertility. And just getting back to that, this virus definitely shows much more severe symptoms in people who are not metabolically healthy, and I think it's a difficult conversation to have. I don't want to seem judgmental when I tell people this, but this should be a big wake-up call to Americans to try harder to improve our health in general. We rely a lot on fast food, which is full of carbohydrates, full of sugar, full of industrialized oils, which we know cause cancer. So there's a lot that we do in our day-to-day lives that is harmful for our health that it turns out also make us a lot more susceptible to severe COVID. So start thinking about those things. I'm hoping to release shortly after the first of the year a new program for people who want to get serious about being healthy, change their diet, start exercising. So you can look forward to that, and I will announce that as soon as it's available. It'll be available at a discount for members of my practice, and then we'll be offering it to people who are not currently members as well. So those are two of the main questions I'm seeing. Another question that I've heard is, will the vaccine confer immunity for a long time, or will this be a vaccine that we'll have to get yearly? Everything I've read so far, it looks like this is going to be a vaccine that will have long-lasting immunity, so that is great news. And if you are a member of my practice and you want me to answer more specific questions about the vaccine, please feel free to call us. Thanks. Merry Christmas.